Imagine the terrifying sight of battle. World War II was a global cataclysm, but what moments truly decided its outcome? Today, we analyze the 12 military and political turning points that won or lost World War II. This video is for general history viewers and students. We will adopt an authoritative and strategic tone, focusing on the key decisions and military actions that shifted the war's trajectory from 1939 to 1945. The seeds of conflict were sown by the failures of the Treaty of Versailles and the policy of appeasement. This set the stage for the rise of fascism in Germany and Italy, and imperialism in Japan. We'll break down the war into 12 critical moments, strategic decisions, and massive battles that determined the ultimate victory of the Allies. We begin our journey in 1939 with the onset of the European War, a period defined by rapid German expansion. The invasion of Poland on September 1, 1939, introduced the world to Blitzkrieg lightning war. Combining tanks and air power, Germany swiftly defeated Poland, followed by the shockingly swift fall of France in 1940. With Europe conquered, Hitler turned his attention to Britain. The Battle of Britain was fought entirely in the air, where the Royal Air Force, aided by radar technology, inflicted the first major defeat on Hitler's war machine, preventing an invasion. In June 1941, Operation Barbarossa launched the surprise invasion of the Soviet Union. This opened the brutal Eastern Front, but the vast scale and the early onset of the devastating, General Winter quickly stalled the German offensive, proving a critical turning point. The war truly became global in 1941, shifting the balance of resources and manpower irrevocably. Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor aimed to cripple the U.S. Pacific Fleet. While a tactical success, the attack's outcome was strategic disaster for the Axis. It unified a divided America and brought the industrial might of the United States fully into the war. 1942 was the year of the turning tides. The battles of Stalingrad, Midway, and Alamein collectively signaled the end of Axis expansion and the beginning of the long Allied counteroffensive across all theaters. The Allies targeted the Mediterranean, starting with the invasion of North Africa. Churchill called this area the, quote, soft underbelly of Europe. This campaign led directly to the 1943 invasion of Italy, successfully squeezing the Axis powers. By 1944, the Allies had momentum. Now they prepared for the largest amphibious invasion in history to open a new front. Operation Overlord, or D-Day, on June 6, 1944, was an immense logistical and deceptive feat. By successfully establishing a foothold in Normandy, the Allies permanently reopened the Western Front, forcing Germany into a full two-front war against the Soviets and the Western Allies. In the Pacific, the conflict was one of grinding attrition. The Allied strategy of at places like Iwo Jima and Okinawa, successfully bringing American air power within bombing range of the Japanese home islands. The war machine was collapsing in 1945, bringing the conflict to its inevitable and devastating conclusion. As the Soviet armies closed in, capturing Berlin, Hitler committed suicide. Germany unconditionally surrendered on May 8, 1945, VE Day. This end was overshadowed by the scale of the Holocaust, as the liberated concentration camps revealed the full horror of the Nazi regime. Facing the prospect of a costly invasion of Japan, the United States made the decision to deploy the newly developed atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The destruction forced Japan's surrender on VJ Day, September 2, 1945, and simultaneously launched the world into the nuclear age. The war's legacy was profound. Millions dead, global power permanently shifted, and the United Nations was created to prevent future conflicts. Almost immediately, the US and Soviet Union pivoted toward confrontation, marking the immediate start of the Cold War.